I don't think there's anything worse than being ordinary. Today, I want to share with you all the ways in which I'm not ordinary, in the hopes that you will be able to better understand me and will feel more comfortable working with me in this class. In order to share more about myself with you, I'm going to go over some basic facts, some of my favorite things, and finish with my future goals. So to start off, some basic facts about me. As I just said, my name is Sarah. I was named that because both my mom and my grandma have the letters A-R-A in their names, and my mom wanted me to have the same, and she picked Sarah because she liked that it meant princess. She gave me this name in Denver, where I was born, but I actually grew up in Tucson. We moved to Tucson when I was a few months old because my dad got into a master's program at the U of A. That's another terrible but true fact. I was born into a family of wildcats. I, however, chose the vastly superior Sun Devils, and here at ASU, I study psychology. I chose psychology because it was on a list of recommended majors for the career I hope to have, which I will go over later. First, however, I'd like to go over some of my favorite things. My favorite movie is Cold Mountain. I watched it for the first time recently because my mom told me that I remind her of the main character in the movie, played by Nicole Kidman. After watching this movie, I think it's one of the greatest compliments I've ever received. Secondly, my favorite type of music is a little embarrassing. It's soundtracks to musicals. I love to sing along to them, mostly when I'm alone in my car. My favorite musical is The Phantom of the Opera, which I first saw when I was 10 years old, and I've loved it ever since. Lastly, my favorite TV show is The Good Wife. I love it because it's a TV show about lawyers, and I've learned a lot about the career I hope to have one day. In case any of you have seen the show or ever do see the show, you should know that one of my future goals is to be just like the main character, Alicia Florrick, on the show. In terms of some of my other future goals, after I finish school, I obviously want to go to law school, since that's what you do to become a lawyer. I'm hoping to go to law school in Colorado, where I was born, because it's one of my favorite states, aside from Arizona. After I finish law school, I'll become a lawyer, hopefully in family law or maybe sports law. I've known I wanted to be a lawyer since I was 12 years old, when I read a book that had a lawyer as a character, and his scenes were all of my favorite scenes. When I do become a lawyer, I hope that I will live either in Colorado or Arizona, because these are the two places where I have family, and I've always wanted to live near my family. Now you know a little bit more about me, from some basic facts to my favorite things to my future goals. I hope that after learning these things, you all feel that I am someone you want to work with, and most of all, I hope you would agree I'm definitely not ordinary. Thank you.